okay, this person is living a life that I would like to live. Let me allow that to influence me, to inspire me. Let me admire it. Develop a spirit of abundance with it rather than a spirit of lack. It's not something that you don't have, it's just something that you would like. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a minute since I've done a sit down video. I've been sticking to the travel vlogs, and it's honestly because I've been really busy and I have been like so clouded in my mind, not really knowing what I'm thinking. But last week I turned 28. I turned 28 and it feels really good, you know. I think about like 2 months before my birthday, I started to panic. I started to think, oh wow, I'm gonna be that much closer to 30. I haven't done this, I haven't done that, and this and that are, I haven't gotten married, I haven't had any kids, I don't own a house, I'm not making 6 figures a year. I have so many things that I want to accomplish by the time that I'm 30, and I don't think I'm the only one who puts this pressure on themselves. And so I just wanted to sit down and kind of talk about it so that if there are other people who resonate with this, you know that you're not alone, and I can know I'm not alone. You could leave it in the comments that you're feeling the same way, that you feel so much pressure just being that much closer to 30, or even being 30 and feeling this pressure. I want us to release it together if we can. So stick around if you want to build some community around this and just feel less alone, and maybe even get some tips on how you could stop letting that pressure hold you down. So I think it was about 2 weeks before my birthday, so I guess 3 weeks ago, I was talking to my aunt on the phone. She called me up and she was like, I'm sitting outside, I'm sitting in the sunroom, and I'm thinking of you because I know you would have enjoyed this, sitting out here with me, because she knows how much I love nature. And it was so funny because earlier that day I was sitting out in my backyard just taking in the heat, the sun, and just enjoying the birds chirping, the trees, the greenery. And so it was funny that she called me saying that like not even an hour after I had just came back inside. So this call was really special to me already. But then I mentioned to her, I'm turning 28 in 2 weeks. And her response was like, oh gosh, you and your cousin talking about almost being 30, turning 28. You still have 2 more years. You have a little more than 2 more years because you're not even 28 yet. And you know, she told me, enjoy these last 2 weeks of being 27. You're still 27. Stop rushing yourself. And I don't think she knows this, but those words really, really stuck with me. And I laughed when she said it. But those words hold so much power. Enjoy these last 2 weeks of you being 27. And you still have 2 more years until you turn 30. I've really let those words sit in. And for those next 2 weeks, I told myself I'm going to enjoy being 27. And I did. I went to Miami last week for my birthday. And if you don't know, it was pouring rain. But I love the rain. It did ruin the dinner and birthday plans, but it was okay. It was fun that it did, because I got to stay at the hotel and enjoy dinner. And that was really nice. But, you know, going back to just being 27 and turning 28, I think it's so important for us to live in the moment. We need to remember to live in the moment, whether you're 26, 25, 27, 28, 29, live in the moment. Even if you're in your 30s already, you are where you are and are doing what you're doing for a reason, and it's your journey. So take that time to really enjoy it, take in the moment, take in the people around you, and really notice all of the great things that you are doing. Because we try to rush a lot of things in life. We try to rush the process. We don't enjoy the journey. And so what my aunt told me in that moment was so valuable, because something that I preach all the time Just being in the moment, enjoying the moment, not rushing yourself. It was something that I wasn't following for myself. So definitely, like, from that conversation, what I took and what I can give to you all is to enjoy this moment and pull from it what you can that is beautiful. And I know this is thrown around all the time, but romanticize your life, romanticize the beautiful things that are going on, and bask in it. One thing that I know can stop us from really being able to live in the moment and shooting forwards or even being upset with where we are right now in life is social media. I've heard it so much where people scroll on social media and maybe see some friends from high school who got married, or someone who got pregnant, someone who just bought their first house. And that can just shoot someone down. That can bring so many feelings of envy, jealousy, feeling like you're not good enough. But, you know, if we look at it as a way of inspiring ourselves rather than comparing, it can make all the difference. You know, maybe this person is married, maybe they do have a child, maybe they do have a home. Okay, this person is living a life that I would like to live. Let me allow that to influence me, to inspire me. Let me admire it. Develop a spirit of abundance with it rather than a spirit of lack. It's not something that you don't have, it's just something that you would like. You know, it's such a simple way of saying it, just saying to realize that it's something that you would like but that you just don't have right now. But rather than feeling hateful or spiteful or envious of what someone else has, it can be so much better for your energy to realize that this person can inspire you. It's someone who you can admire, until you do have what you would like. And so, yeah, just developing that new mindset can be really helpful. And if that, let's say, is not enough for you, just shifting your mindset, or it's a little too difficult for now, I think it would be great if you could curate your feed. Just hiding those posts that make you feel less than, that make you feel really envious. Hide those posts for now and follow people who are maybe doing similar things to you and who just make you feel good. You know, there's social media is just social media. We don't need it. And so if you're on there, why not make the postings why not make your feed something that makes you happy? Something that makes you feel like you're great just where you are, because you are. The truth of the matter is that you're fine where you are. It's where you're meant to be. And so embrace that. You might be working towards having more, but it's okay that you don't have more right now. You're exactly where you need to be for the reason that you need to be, and embrace that. You know, you're where you need to be, and you're amazing. So this next tactic really ties in with everything we've been talking about here. It would be amazing if you could develop a gratitude practice. Just when you wake up, realizing 3 things that you're just so grateful for. Before you go to bed, noticing another 3 things that you're grateful for. Just developing that mindset of abundance rather than that mindset of lack. You know, it's not about what you don't have. It's about focusing on what you do have and just feeling so grateful for that. By practicing this, you'll literally feel a difference in your whole being, and gratitude is just so beneficial for you. And I actually just did a quick search on Google to see what the benefits are and how exactly it impacts us. And one of the first links from UCLA Health says that there are health benefits of being thankful. It reduces depression. A review of 70 studies that include responses from more than 26,000 people found an association between higher levels of gratitude and lower levels of depression. What are the three main mental illnesses that our country, that the United States of America suffers from today? Depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. And so depression and anxiety are so closely linked. And I'm sure scrolling all day, looking at and comparing yourself to other people and thinking, man, like I'm almost 30. Look at what these people are doing, can cause some anxiety and depression. But this right here says that higher levels of gratitude are associated with lower levels of depression. And let's see. People with a grateful mindset report higher satisfaction with life, strong social relationships, and more self-esteem than those who don't practice gratitude. Do I need to go on? Look at this next one. It says that it lessens anxiety. Anxiety often involves worrying and negative thinking, typically about things that happened in the past or may occur in the future. Gratitude can be a coping tool for anxiety. Regularly practicing gratitude combats negative thinking patterns by keeping thoughts focused on the present. So it all comes back to being in the present, living in the now, just being grateful for what you have rather than focusing on what you would like. It supports heart health, relieves stress, improves sleep. And so just starting a practice of gratitude can be so great for you. Whether you want to write it down, whether you want to speak it out in the morning while you're drinking your cup of coffee or tea in the morning, just sitting down and meditating on it. Just make it a part of your practice and do your research yourself too and see what type of impact gratitude can have. And so with all of this being said, like, yes, we can live in the now and be grateful for the things that we have. We can modify our social media to give us more satisfaction in life and make us feel fine where we're at. But the truth of the matter is that you do want to do more. So by living in the moment, but also having a plan for the future, you can live in the best of both worlds. You can be working towards your future while also enjoying your present. And so in order to do that, you do need a plan. And that would be a whole separate video. But thankfully, at the beginning of, I believe, 2023, I created a goal setting video. And so I'll link that right above here. And you could check that out if you would like to do some goal planning, goal setting, and use a method that actually does work. So that is all for my video today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.